What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. And in this video I wanna pretty much talk about what I teach my students in my trainings, right? I have different types of trainings for different business models, and one that people are really loving, we have hundreds of people inside, is the Work with Sebastian program. And a lot of people have asked me, hey Sebastian, what do you actually teach in the program? Like, how can this help me? What can I learn? So I wanted to explain a little bit about this. Let me put my coffee down. So I'm gonna tell you in general like what I teach my students. And first thing I want to say is that I'm very principle oriented. I don't like to teach things that won't work in 2 years. I don't like to teach things that are gonna change with an update that Facebook makes, right? Because if not, I have to be, number one, reteaching everything from scratch, and number two, my students won't see success for the long term, only for the short term. So what a lot of people do is that they teach, a lot of marketers do, is that they teach short-term strategies. So they teach their students, about the latest softwares, how to build their businesses with the latest softwares, and trendy businesses, right? Businesses that rely on trends. But I don't really like to do that, because even if there's money to be made on trends, I believe that once the trend ends and a new one comes in, you have to start from scratch. That's the problem. So I'm very principle oriented. I teach my students about the principles of marketing, sales, and persuasion. The principles about converting a random stranger that's hanging out in social media, or a random person around the world that's scrolling in their Instagram account and Facebook account. How do we get that random stranger to buy from you? And not only that, how do we get that random stranger to join your world, your tribe, become a loyal follower, and buy anything that you offer, or any product? It could be a t-shirt, a mug, it could be a training program or a consulting service. How do we get that random stranger to buy anything that you sell? And how can we do that on a bigger scale? Not only one random stranger, how can we get 10,000 random strangers to become loyal followers and then get a portion of them to buy? So pretty much what I teach, talking about the Work with Sebastian program, I teach people how to build an audience of people that want to listen to you and that want to buy from you, and pretty much an audience of people that are begging to buy from you. And some of the people that are following you will want to buy from you, and they don't even know what the hell you are selling. And that's how much they like you. I teach you how to build an audience of passionate people that want to listen to you and that follow you everywhere you go, and that they're basically loyal followers, right? So I teach you how to build an audience. Now the reason I teach you how to build an audience is because if you don't have an audience, you have to be running ads all your life, and if your ads stop working, basically you're screwed, right? If your Facebook bans your ad account or disables your ads, your business goes down overnight. Now I've been there. I've had advertising campaigns that are doing $10,000 per day. I was not focusing on audience building, I was just literally getting sales, and then Facebook disabled my accounts, or I don't know, my payment didn't go through because I was traveling around the world and Facebook detected irregular activity because I was traveling or whatever, and my ads went down, and one day I was making 10K in one day, and the next one I made $500, right? And that's starting from scratch. But when you have an audience, you can make $10,000 per day every single day, or $1,000 per day every single day, even if your ads are paused. So I teach people how to build an audience on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, how to do that the right way by creating content. So yes, I teach people how to create content to build their business. Now, many people will say, hey Sebastian, oh, I don't want to create content. Hey Sebastian, oh, I thought building a business was I could hide behind my computer and make money. I thought that was possible. It is possible, but it's not the best way to do it. Now, it simply amazes me to see people say, hey Sebastian, I'm tired of my life, I want to change my life. And I'm like, okay, so we got to follow this plan. It involves content creation. And they're like, oh no, but I don't want to create content. I don't have that personality. And I'm like, you're telling me you hate your life, you want to change your life, but you cannot do this simple thing, taking out your phone and doing something like this, something super simple. Zero professional, something with your phone. That's something I cannot do anything about that. You either wanna change your life or you don't. You are either willing to put in the work and take action or you don't, right? But I teach people how to create valuable content that actually helps people, free content, to build an audience. I also teach people how to build an email list. The reason I teach people why they should build an email list, we have this crazy cloud in the back. It's like a freaking hurricane. I teach people how to build an email list because when you build an audience on Facebook and Instagram, that's great, but they own the data. If they disable your Instagram account or your Facebook account, you are screwed basically. So I teach people how to build an email list and an audience because you get to keep the data. All right, we're back. The weather here in Mexico is a little bit inconsistent. We got like this crazy thunderstorm. 5 minutes later, it's no longer here. But okay, what I was saying is that I also teach people how to build their email list because you want to be owning the data. I mean, if you don't own the data, you don't have a business. Just because you have followers, it doesn't mean that you have a business. So I teach people that. Now, how do you build your email list? You gotta provide something that's extremely valuable for free and then ask people for their email address in exchange for that free thing, okay? Now, I also teach people inside my programs how to build sales funnels. And pretty much a sales funnel is a series of pages that people go through to either become a prospect or a customer. So if you wanna build your list, you will need a sales funnel, right? Now, I also teach people how to run traffic to their funnel by using paid traffic or free traffic strategies. So if you don't have a big budget inside the program, I basically teach you how to get traffic for free with amazing strategies. And then paid traffic, of course, we cover it. I've spent over 1.5 million on Facebook ads, so I teach you about paid traffic, what works basically. I show you how to craft irresistible offers that sell, that people can't say no to, offers where people think you are crazy for providing so much value, and that's extremely important. So when you combine all of this, right, you provide massive value via content and you build an audience, and then you're building your own email list, your own database, right? You're building a long-term business plus a group of people that are looking up to you, and a group of loyal followers, and then you have your funnels receiving the traffic that you're getting from paid traffic strategies or free traffic strategies, and then you put an irresistible offer in front of people. It's the killer combination. You can literally make millions of dollars by applying these strategies. Literally, like, you can have an extremely long-term online business that's literally a money machine if you have an audience, if you provide massive value, if you're building your email list, if you're using funnels, and if you know how to learn how to run traffic. Now, of course, like anything, you'll have to go through a learning curve on how to do all these things. It's like, if you want to learn how to cook, it's not going to happen overnight. You will have to cook many times. But I teach you the principles to make all of these things work for the long term, and that's why people absolutely love the Work with Sebastian program, because it teaches them everything they need to know, and it's super step by step. It's made for a complete beginner with zero knowledge about marketing to understand all the concepts, understand the big picture, how everything works, and then creates an action plan for them to follow to see results. Just wanted to give you a little bit more information about the program. That's it. I could be speaking for hours here, but just gonna keep it short. Just wanted to explain my main focus inside my programs is the principles of marketing. I've been applying these principles for 7 years already. They keep working. I applied them 7 years ago. They work. Now I keep applying them. They still work. And a lot of things have changed online. Facebook marketing, updates, softwares, but the principles keep working. And that's what you want to implement if you want a long-term business, and not like a business that you do very well 1 month and the next one you have to start from scratch and all these things that it's not very, very stable. So that's basically it. Thanks for watching. And if you want to join the Work with Sebastian program, go to workwithsebastian.com. I highly recommend you do it. It's very, very worth it. You're gonna love it. And you're not the first one to join. We have hundreds of people inside that they love the program. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.